This is the MCS Television Network, KFHS, Friendswood.
I'm Glenn Griffin. Today on Friendswood Update, we'll take a look at the Midnight Bike Ramble and last weekend's Crafts Fair.
I'm Jennifer Waldner. In sports, we'll look at the baseball team's victory over CE King.
I'm Charlotte Stevens. Also, spring has sprung, and we'll look at an Easter egg contest. These stories and more next on Friendswood Update. Over the weekend, the first of what is hoped to be an annual bike ramble took place in Friendswood. A large group of people showed up to cycle the night away. Colin LaFavors took a look at this event and filed this report.
Last Saturday night, the first annual Midnight Bicycle Ramble was held. Before the ride, the riders were told the rules of the ride.
Okay, this is what we're going to do right now, and we're going to leave them in this position for the rest of the evening. We're going to start off with them in front. Right now, let's swing them around and put them on our back. Okay, the tube should be on the back throughout the entire ramble.
The ride started at Friendswood High School and was carried out through the outskirts of Friendswood. The race finished with many excited riders. Reporting on the Bicycle Ramble, this has been Colin LaFavors, MCS News.
On Tuesday night, the Friendswood School Board had its monthly meeting. Many topics were discussed. A couple of them were adoption of textbooks for the 1991-92 school year and the approval of the 1991-92 school calendar. Pepper Smith rose and gave a speech in favor of the academic decathlon. She discussed the positive effects and other reasons why the academic decathlon is a quality organization.
Friendswood City Council approved the first reading of a new ordinance that would fine parents who knowingly allowed minors to hold parties which involve alcohol or illegal drugs. According to the ordinance, parents could be fined up to $500 for having such parties at their homes. The ordinance was read at the March 18th meeting, and most members favored the ordinance. The basic purpose of the ordinance is to make parents more responsible than for their children's actions.
Every year, Westwood Elementary School holds a carnival. This year it took place Saturday the 23rd. The carnival started at 1 p.m. and ended at 6 p.m. with there were food and drinks available. Many booths were set up. These booths had games, cakes, and other treats. There were rides outside, such as a Ferris wheel and a moonwalk. There was also an auction at which many items were sold to the parents. The items auctioned off ranged from models to yard tools to luggage. Many people showed up, and the confetti eggs and disappearing ink were big hits.
The Community Appearance Board is sponsoring the Friendswood's annual Spring Sparkle on April 5th and 6th. A proclamation will be issued by Mayor Paul Schrader declaring the dates for the Sparkle. At Stevenson Park on Friday and Saturday, Best Waste will be providing free dumpsters. Friendswood is invited to help in cleaning up the area around their home, garage, yard, and neighborhood. If you have any questions, call Paul Wachek at 996-6450. And don't forget to bring your trash to Stevenson Park on April 5th and 6th.
Saturday, March 23rd, artists of the Friendswood area held an arts and crafts in front of the Crafts Etc. from 10 o'clock a.m. to about 6 p.m. On occasions, artists of Friendswood show their talents through arts and crafts fairs. The arts and crafts may be anywhere from shirts with designs all over them to chains, necklaces, or some even more creative where Coke or beer cans turn into airplanes, safes, and ships. A lot of crafts take hardly any time at all, although there were some in which a lot of time was involved. There have been many arts and crafts shows, and people have always managed to make a profit off of their products. Even the new members at the shows would be amazed at how many products are sold.
Tonight in the youth room at Friends Church, the stand-up rally will take place. The meeting begins at 7 p.m. led by Youth Pastor Craig Davis, and all students from area churches and schools are invited to attend. The purpose of the meeting is to plan and organize the 4th annual stand-up rally to be held on April 11th at 7 p.m. in the FHS auditorium. In past years, the rally has consisted of singers, comedians, and an opportunity to openly give testimonies and talk to advisors.
What is Larry's Florist doing for the Easter holidays? Charlotte Stevens asked the manager and filed this report.
Larry's Florist is selling all kinds of Easter gifts, from velveteen rabbits to simple flowers. When I spoke with the manager, Lisa Donnelly, she told me that Easter is not a popular holiday for the floral shop, but they do get good business. The most common arrangements include daisies and pink roses with baby's breath added to it. Larry's Florist is not open on Sundays, but they are open from 9 to 4 weekdays and Saturdays. This has been Charlotte Stevens, MCS News.
There was a Decorate an Egg contest sponsored by the Friendswood Public Library. There were up to 346 entries. The first place winners in the contest for age 12 was Melissa Minton, age 11 Sarah Strokes, age 10 Rhonda Minton, age 9 Stephanie Fleming, age 7 Jamie Stepchinsky, age 6 Nicole Rogers, age 5 Daniel Martin, age 4 Josh Smith, age 3 Joseph White, age 2 Chelsea Skid, and age 1 Mary Sides. Citizens are invited to come see the eggs on display at the library until April 1st.
The Friendswood one-act play, The Imaginary Invalid, competed Thursday at Friendswood in the District one-act play contest. Congratulations are in order to the cast, crew, and director of Friendswood for achieving first place. They will be competing in an area competition on April 6th at Wharton Junior College. Actor Aaron Buzzard received an honorable mention, Kristen Johnson made All-Star Cast, and Owen Edgerton won Best Actor.
Brandy Urbanowski investigated the prospect of year-round school. This is the first part of a series that shows the issues at hand.
Year-round schooling is an issue that has been heavily debated at the Friendswood Independent School District. People are split down the middle on the issues of money and the concern for children that will be affected by year-round schooling. I talked with Curtis Wilson, the principal at Friendswood High School, and Mitzi McEwen, head of the steering committee for year-round schooling, to find out what they thought.
See, our district never committed to look at anything at the secondary level other than a single-track system. So a single-track system means to us that at Friendswood High School means that we would not be going to school any other time as a group except together, but we would just be looking at different time than what we're traditionally used to going.
And no decisions have been made about Klein or Westwood having this initially. We're just trying to do a study at this point. The truth is, this is one option that's available to the community, and that is why we call it a feasibility study. This is exactly what we're doing. We're looking to see if it's feasible, if it's possible.
If ever implemented, there would be some impact on your University Interscholastic League competitions and other activities. Well, I do not feel that anything at any level will happen before the 92-93 school year.
It seems as though we're going to have to wait until next year to find out what the decision will be. This has been Brandy Urbanowski, MCS News.
During Tuesday's school board meeting, many awards were given to deserving students. Alisa Shumaker, a DECA student, was awarded for outstanding achievements in the past DECA competitions. Alisa has won in district, area, and state. She will now be going on to nationals in Denver, Colorado, where she will have a chance of being recognized as the best in the nation.
This past weekend, the forensic team closed up the UIL academic competition for Friendswood. The competitors took home more medals than ever. The team took first and third in prose, second and third in poetry, first and third in informative extent, and first and third in persuasive extent. Friendswood also took first and third place in Lincoln Douglas debate and second place in cross-examination debate, winning a total of 11 awards. These winners will now advance to regionals in Huntsville on April the 20th.
Last Wednesday, the Counseling Center went to classes and handed out the choice sheets. Choice sheets are for freshmen, sophomores, and juniors to make their choices for future classes. Some of these classes were explained by the counselors to give students the basic idea of what classes were based on. Mr. White gave us an idea of what they say to the classes.
When we visit with them about making their choices for next year, we review again with them the 3 different graduation programs that are in effect in Texas high schools.